Hey Aries, welcome in to your reading. Let's do the third week, shall we? Third week of July. What's going on for my Aries? Okay, it's telling me 3 shuffles. I'm going to do 3 shuffles. I guess it needs to mix up. Thanks for your patience. All right, let's see what's going on here for third week of July for Aries, please. Guys, it's been a whirlwind. I decided to take a time out from my corporate life and just do this at least until September. So that's why I was saying, oh, I'm open for private readings because I never could before. And I gotta tell you, it feels kind of weird to actually have a day off on the weekends. But I'm loving it. I should have pulled the trigger a long time ago because this is way more fun. But I also started TikTok, so I am still busy. With that said, I am loving what fell out here for you guys. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is an upgrade. Who doesn't want an upgrade? No one will say anyone ever. I want an upgrade too. Actually, this is like an upgrade for me. Me having a day off feels like a wonderful upgrade, I'll tell you. But anyway, 4 of Wands, you guys are upgrading either at work or love. But I'm feeling love though here for a lot of you though. I'm feeling you are moving on up here in a love relationship. Others of you, it feels like lifestyle. Like you're moving up in your lifestyle, whatever that is. And abundance comes in many forms. Health, wealth, love, your home, anything, or just like how you feel, right? I do see at the bottom of the deck, though, a little bit of guilt and regret. Maybe you're feeling this way because of the stuff you're leaving behind or who you're leaving behind. But I'm almost positive it's for a lot of you that's what it is, because behind that is also the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords in reverse talks about getting unstuck. You're starting to realize, why am I putting myself in this prison? It's self-imposed. It's like one of those weird things, and this is what I was telling you about the planets influencing you guys. It's not even an influence. Planets reflect our archetype, right? But then this is how they influence us. Now, with Uranus going into Gemini, which is a very communicative planet, it's us speaking our truth. It's us like being our true selves. And Aries is always like that anyway because they believe in truth. But this is a time where your identity is becoming more, how can I put this? Out there, bold, in the right kind of way. But anyway, back to this card. What I'm trying to say is you're starting to take the blindfolds off, all right? You're starting to take these bandages off your body. You're not bound. And the swords, you're realizing they're not crossing in front of you, they're behind you. So you can take one of these swords and start slaying all the bullshit in front of you. You're not going to care anymore what people think. Not that you ever did before, but this time even more so. Because now you know where you're going. This is what I was talking about weeks ago. I'm like legacy building. You have visions now. I mean, literally, you have a vision and a path of where you're going. It might be scary. It might be a little turbulent. But at least you know what you're doing. Because I do see the Queen of Cups behind that. And that is love. You being emotionally mature and ready to rock and roll. Yes, you're going to think about all the time and energy you built into something, but you'll have more clarity. Now, what's coming towards my Aries, please? That's what's going on right now with Saturn going retrograde through Aries, through your sign. And basically what it's doing a little bit of a tug of war. It's doing a push and pull kind of thing. It's like you have an idea, you start moving with that new idea, but then there's another part of you with this retrograde saying, oh, maybe I should go back to my old job. Maybe I should go back to my old lover. Maybe I should go back. You really need to think right now. That's the whole point of this. And it's the discipline that you've learned, Aries, it should be innate now, a part of you. You understand patience, you understand building, you understand relationships a lot better. You know how to control yourself and your emotions at this point in time. But your mind will go a little bit back and forth like a yo-yo. Yeah, see, this is what's coming towards you is temperance. Temperance, Sagittarius energy there, by the way. And at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. Maybe some of you guys lost your job or a relationship of some kind. You are tempering yourself. You are trying to be like, oh, I know I'm going through some shit right now, but you know what? I just gotta, breathe in the chi and breathe out the zen, or vice versa. You're trying to find your inner peace. You're trying to build that patience. You're trying to temper yourself. That's what temperance is. And you're doing this, and this is a good thing because it's going to, light your path forward. All right. And if we're being left out in the cold, or if we're having tower moments, it is because we keep going back to the shit that's no longer going to serve us, right? All right, let me see what you don't see coming your way. Why do I feel like I need to tell you this, guys? Like on an intuitive level, I'm vibing here like, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. You started something, but it's going to be fine. Oh my God, Seven of Swords. What is this? Why? This is ghosting. This is sneaking around. This is, but it on a positive side, it could be also strategizing. But you're doing it on like, the DL. Real down low. For others of you, low key. Yeah, but I don't know if you even care because I still see the Queen of Cups back here. It's like, I think right now what you guys are doing is you're chasing your dreams. You're chasing your heart. You're chasing whatever this little vessel in here is telling you. I'm only getting single cards, but it's crazy. Let's see. Let's see what the advice is. What's the advice here for Aries, please? Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna take this dude. This dude was like this, but I'm gonna take him inverted because he was mostly inverted. And I'm gonna take you as you are back here, the Queen of Wands, and the Five, and the Judgment, and the okay. When I said earlier that I think you're starting to see things clearly, I think you understand the difference between you being a single rose versus you being a bouquet versus you being a garden. Are we clear? Because once upon a time, somebody gave you the freaking garden. Now somebody's, treating you like a single bloom, maybe giving you a bouquet, my Six of Pentacles. But you understand you're a garden. And I'm not saying you're being difficult to be with. It's just you can instinctually vibe when somebody is in it to win it with you, Aries, okay? The reason I'm saying all this stuff is because in your advice with this King of Cups in reverse, not necessarily that they're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but moreover, the distinct feeling here is somebody who's emotionally unavailable. All right? With an Ace of Cups. This is where it's interesting to me. Ace of Cups, they're telling you there's a new love that's coming in that is in it to win it. And you should not be with a person that's not in it to win it with you. You see this upgrade card? If this person is upgrading with you, that's the one. This person. This person is upgrading your house, your lives, your abundance. If this is you on your own, then this is you in work. But here in the advice, when I'm seeing something that's coming in that you will love and it's going to be new, this is what you hold out for. Or some of you might have already met this person and they're the ones. They're the jam. I love you being in your own shoes here as the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Saggy. However, sometimes it also represents the mistress, or the mister, the third party person. I don't know which category you are falling in because there's thousands of you. And I see a little sneaky doodle over here in the middle of your reading. But when I clarify, I'll understand a little bit better of what's going on. But here also, as you, if you are entertaining a relationship as an affair, you might want to reconsider. Okay? Let's see. What's the outcome of the week, please? Or if that's what you want and that's all you care about because, your mind is focused on something else in your life, that's all good too. That's on you. Because, at this point, You're doing you, and you're good to go. What's the outcome of the week? But I don't think you would be here if that was the case. Ooh, I love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, remember I gave you the whole speech? You're getting yourself unstuck. You're starting to see things clearer. You're starting to be like, and now you're using your heart. I love this. And then you're going to start taking action. I know I didn't read the card on the table, but give me a minute. I'm getting there. Somebody going to rush in and communicate. Oh, big secret. Bam, there you are as the Emperor. Bossing up, leading. I do not want you doing U-turns at this point in time. Onward, upward stuff. Okay? Here's what's on the table that I love so much. 6 of Wands. Vindication. Validation. Your person comes back to acknowledge you, to vindicate you. This is at work. Somebody says, job well done. We made a mistake. We should have never let you go. We want you back. Or this is at work. Be like, you know what? That person that stabbed you in the back, they're fired. You're hired. Or, whatever the case is. Let's start clarifying these and see what's going on. What's the 4 of Wands? This is definitely an upgrade that I'm loving. I don't know if you're trying to strategize to keep something here or what you're trying to do. And your advice is a little funny too. What's the 4 of Wands, please? Temperance in reverse. Okay, this is a loss of balance or an imbalance of some kind. Interesting. So although there's an upgrade, I feel like a lot of the effort is coming from you. Is that like something to be said? I don't know, because I see the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and I see the burden. And under that is marriage and commitment, and you trying to make a decision on it, about it, with it. Oh, it looks like you're upgrading somewhere. But there's an imbalance too. Something's not balanced. I feel like a lot of the burden is on you somehow, some way. Interesting. That's why you're trying to find some because look at this, right? Here's where it gets interesting for me. You have the Temperance card inverted, but in the next position, it's upright. So you find this balance, I suspect. What is this Temperance, please? It's you being burdened, overwhelmed, exhausted. It's a lot of Sagittarius energy here. And Leo. A lot of fire, I guess. Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 of Cups is in the cross, and Strength, which is the Leo energy upright. I don't know if you're resisting something or you're holding back, but you're using all your strength in regards to a partnership. I just want you to know, though, Aries, this partnership, this person feels the same way you do. If you feel like you're soulmates, they do too. If you love them, they do too. It's not in your head, it's not crazy. So remember the speech I gave you early on about the rose and the garden, the bouquet? This person, I don't know if it looks like or they're telling you it's a bouquet, but it's not. It's actually a garden. And I don't know if you're just thinking about it, it's at the back of your mind and you're holding back. I don't know. And over here, if you're strategizing or you're trying to figure out some exit plan or you're having an affair. But whatever's happening here, and I'm pretty certain because of Temperance, the universe is doing this to move you, to shake you out of your reverie, to just push you along, for you not to stagnate. But luck is here on your side. And for me, usually this is sometimes like our person comes back to vindicate or validate you, which you see in the minor back there. This is definitely about a partnership or a collaboration for a happy place, like your people. Interesting. All right, what is the 7 of Swords, please? Please clarify 7 of Swords. Tower and the Devil here. Oh my God. It's so funny because last week one of the readers on the comments on the bottom was like saying, you know what, you never have anything positive to say. I'm out of here. Okay, if your life is so wonderful, no one's looking at Terrell. They're living their best life at this point because they did the work. They enlightened themselves. Others are, they're working on it. And this is the people that come to this channel. They come here because I acknowledge how strong you guys are. You guys are the bravest, strongest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. All right. With all your comments that I've been reading, and I read everybody, you guys are amazing. You're friggin' heroes in my personal view and in my eyes, because there you are, day after day, chopping wood, churning it out, making yourself stronger, and you'll live in your truth. You'll live in your identity, and you'll keep going, and you're the reason why humanity is what it is, because it's good people like you that put yourselves out there regardless of all the negative and the crazy that's going on out there. You're still trudging through the pain. Now, why am I telling you all this crazy shit? It's because I'm looking at the Tower and the Devil. Something toxic falls apart. It is just something nasty. And this is you. I don't know if you're ghosting it. I don't know if you're trying to make an exit plan. I don't know if you're running away from it. If you are, I love it. If you're running away from it, because the devil doesn't do things to us. We do things to us. We did, like that person who says, oh, you never have anything. That's because you're not looking at yourself, friend. You're not looking at your shit. And if you keep repeating patterns, and I'm not saying that about you, Aries, because I don't feel that way about you, because I can feel your energy. It's always positive. I always feel good after an Aries reading. But the devil says stupid things to themselves. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Or they keep blaming everyone else except themselves, right? Or they take the same shitty jobs, or they let a narcissist or a toxic person enter or penetrate their lives or their environments. This comes crashing down, burn, gone. This is everything I've been talking about for a while, Aries, where, you know what, the universe is going to take away things that are not meant for you. And if you're repeating that pattern, it's going to take it away from you again, because you are one of those types that, I swear on my life, your betterment is so important to the greater good of humanity. Because when Aries goes out there and puts themselves out there, you don't know how, and you might never know how. You are bettering other lives, and it's a cascade effect. And so it could be by you meeting another person, and it is what you two do together. It might be you in a new job and what you two do together. All right. But it looks like you're ghosting, or you're running away, or you're trying to strategize regarding this situation that has fallen apart, that was toxic. This could be good. This could be bad. You're on the fence. So I do see you being single. So a lot of me makes me feel you're running away from this. And maybe you should. And maybe you should, because everybody's got to do their homework. Everybody out there, good people will get with good people. Bad people will get with bad people. Why do we say these things? Because those are energy frequencies. You jump on that bandwagon. You jump on that frequency. And Aries, right now, I feel like you're leaving that toxic shit behind. Big speech. I know, so sorry. But I just think it's essential, because this is a pivotal moment in your lives. This is like a huge breaking point for you. And I think you guys have been on the right path, and you're still on the right path. And you ghosting or leaving or whatever this is, bring out the big broom. All right? Because in your advice position, you have this Ace of Cups, something you will love, or someone you will love is coming in, or something brand new. Clarify this. Oh my God, sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me know in the comments if that was too much. I don't know. I feel a lot of love for you guys, and I just want you to know I always do some tough love. But here we are. Yeah, this new thing that's coming in, this new love, maybe you just got it recently. You need to find your stability right now in time. This is the most important thing for you. Something that's going to ground you. Something where you will be able to nurture and love, okay? You walking away from lovers. And you need to walk away from something that is not going to fill these cups. There's a few people back there, so I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're going to be empty-handed, to be honest with you. And I just feel like, you know what? This is a huge year for you, Aries. Um, I just know it. Like 2026, you're going to be like rock stars. All right, what is the Six of Wands, please? Love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Universe. Ace of Cups. These two energies, this is what's going to make you feel successful when this new love comes in, or when this new opportunity that you will love comes in. It will bring you success. It will be, you're going to say to yourselves, fucking finally. Oh my God, finally. I can feel good about something. And you will. And it's great. This is everything you've been working towards, Aries. Everything. Don't get me wrong. You're going to have a moment of sadness for something. But then there you are with your Four of Wands. As we started, we will end. Celebrating. Yeah, this is a huge week, guys. Interesting. And I like how, like, not a lot of major arcana came out, because I feel like the universe is like, Aries, so far, they're on the right track. Hopefully they won't fall off. Maybe just a little nudge, you know, like bumper cars, you know. A little bump. Back on the road. Wedding is here, so one of you is married. Maybe you're getting a divorce, maybe you're getting married, or maybe the person you're dealing with is married. And honeymoon. So some of you, honeymoon stage. You're definitely upgrading. I can see that. I can see somebody wants to come back, and they're going to give you what you want. This is going to be interesting in the extended. We'll see what that's all about. All right, let's get a card from the unicorns. Oh, shit. I'm going to let you read that. Seriously, just do it. It'll make a difference. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe your cross watcher needs to do that. I don't know. Maybe you, them. I'm just putting it out there. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this week. Thank you for following. Members, I'll see you over at Extended.